So I just think it's a great phrase. Speed to audit readiness. That's
Yes.
great, great, great phrase. So your platform emphasizes going from zero to audit ready in minutes.
Yes.
What what breakthroughs in AI and workflow automation made this level of speed possible? And more importantly, how are your customers leveraging it?
Yeah, so we have been because the reason we got so successful is that we use the recent technology. If we found the DSALTA 2 years ago, maybe we couldn't be as successful because it is the our engineering team is using the latest available technologies like the latest RAG technologies or like the vector databases, the latest Gemini. We use Vertex AIs like vector database, and among many other LLMs. So we are using all the recent technologies. Some of them were not available as early as 1 year ago. So because we are like using the latest technology, we are able to deliver the stuff that you mentioned. Our competitors who are legacy players who have been in the GRC system for last 7 or 10 years, they were not able to maneuver like we can do because they're not as flexible. Because their systems are so outdated. That's why we are winning against these legacy players all the time. And how we work is that in the compliance space, it is not the most sexy topic, so some of your followers might not know that. To show compliance, you have to show evidence that you have certain policies and certain processes in the system. And then what happens is that a third-party auditor comes and then looks at the evidence and then gives you thumbs up, gives you certification. This is the high-level breakdown, but the evidence collection requires so much work because you have to show evidence from your HR policies, your IT policies, your security policies. There are lots of things, and to create these policies, it's a very long cycle. What we did was we drafted all the policies, the template policies. So when the user comes, we leverage that for the user's name, and when people sign up, we ask some initial screening questions. For example, what kind of cloud provider you are using? Is it GCP, Azure, AWS? What kind of CI/CD systems you use? Are you using GitHub, so on and so forth, among many other things. And the thing is that the moment they answer the information, we create the majority of the audit readiness in a couple of minutes. We don't finish exactly everything in minutes, but 55 to 60% of the all the documentation evidence is finished in 5 minutes. And then the other thing that is not complete in 5 minutes, we guide them through our automated process. Then we say click here, do that, and then the remaining 40% or so is finished in no more than 1 day. So at the end of 1 day, most of our customers get all these evidence in just 1 day, sometimes like 8 to 9 hours, but we say average like 1 day. And 1 day, then your auditor comes, and it's the challenge is that auditor sometimes takes back and forth because auditors want to ask additional questions, but our average so far, Gregory, has been 7 days. Like sometimes auditors ask questions, or sometimes user add the wrong information. So auditor might ask additional questions. They might ask some details about vulnerabilities, depending on the business. So, but in average, 7 days, the companies get their the most popular frameworks like SOC 2 Type 1 as early as in 7 days. But that is by far better than the industry average. Industry average, like last year, it was 6 to 11 months. Now this year, some of the other companies are reduced to 3 months, 2.5 to 3 months. 2.5 to 3 months is better than like 9 months. We do in 1 week.